Greetings, podcast friends. Here is our next most listened to podcast of 2025. It is entitled, we alluded to this before, This Happened to Walter Cronkite in 1963. It's where Brant breaks down crying during a breaking animal newscast. And yeah, it was one of my favorites as well. Also want to remind you, I have to keep doing this because they say, like at podcast conferences and stuff, and all of our consultants and stuff say we have to keep doing this. If it starts to get on your nerves, feel free to email me or Brant and say, okay, we got it. But we have to remind you that Brant has the Living Unoffended podcast that drops every Monday, and that I have the Urban Bible Stories podcast and the Snacks and Good Company podcast. And you can find all of those wherever you get your podcasts. So we have to keep reminding you of that because they say we have to. Anyway, here is the next most listened to podcast of 2025. Hope you're having a great end of the year.
Welcome to the Brant and Sherri Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
Maybe you notice this in Jesus' stories. He emphasizes seeds a lot and even like leaven. Mm-hmm. But the whole seed thing, like you plant something, you're not controlling it after that, are you? Like,
no, you're not.
Really not. You don't have to strangle it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, every day I'm going to be all over the... No. Even little kids learn that. You put it in the soil there. What you do have to learn is this thing called patience. And we still have to learn it, but this is how the kingdom of God works. Like, there may be people in our lives who are like, why isn't this person changed? Or what? Okay. All right. Why can't these circumstances? Okay. But Jesus is all about, again, be patient. Somebody has a suggestion for next year for Super Bowl halftime show, and I'll sign off on this.
Okay.
Billy Joel, right?
Yes. Has he done one?
I don't think so. But,
that's crazy.
But he just sings halftime, the words halftime show to the tune of Uptown Girl for 15 minutes. Halftime show.
I would tune into that.
Halftime show. The halftime show. I like it. We were talking about patience with people, like in terms of their lives. Like we'd like to control them, right? And maybe they do this different and that. Like, come on. Mm-hmm. But that's not up to us. We can't really control anybody. Yeah. And I liked it. I was just reading the guy today. He was writing about how he had a rosebud when he was a kid, and he's like, I like roses. Mm-hmm. And so he ripped into this rosebud, like, I'll make it come out.
Oh.
And that's not how it works.
No.
That's not how it works. There's a timetable to things, and it's hard for us to realize that sometimes, but just be patient. For whatever reason, and I have no idea, but this is me too, for some reason we think that worrying about something gives us a leg up on that thing.
It feels like it's weird.
Yeah.
But worrying feels like almost control.
Yeah.
Like I'm in control of it.
Like, at least I worried about this.
Yeah.
Like, we'll worry about 5,000 things. Maybe one of those things will happen. Mm-hmm. But we're like, yeah, see, I worried about it ahead of time.
Yeah.
So that really helped, didn't it?
And it doesn't.
Like, it'll be better. It does not help. Oh, this is a great quote. I just found this. I didn't really need to clear my throat, but it's fine. It's a good quote.
I was going to ask.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So that was for dramatic purposes.
I got it.
When accessing all information is common, paying attention to important information is rare.
Oh, that is good. That was worth a throat clear.
Thanks. That was James Clear said that when accessing all information, there's so much information, literally at the tips of our fingers. All this information. What are we going to pay attention to? And is it the actual important stuff? This is why we're so glad you're listening right now. So we don't use a lot of sports analogies around here, and it's only
why is that, Brant?
Because it's not because I'm not good at sports, and I know that's what you're thinking. No,
that's
in
not
fact,
why.
it's because it's just so cliche.
Okay,
it's like everybody does that.
That's
okay,
true.
All
Yes.
right, yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking about the play action fake in
Okay.
football.
Yes.
So I was thinking about, what if I was on a team, let's say I'm a substandard high school quarterback, and an all-time great is in the backfield. He's a running back. I mean, an all-time great. going to go on and become Barry Sanders or Saquon Barkley or whatever.
Jerome Bettis. Thank
Somebody
you.
better than a Steelers guy. But anyway, the point is, let's say it's Jerome Bettis.
Okay.
And I'm not good. And I keep calling play action fakes where I fake a handoff to him and then I keep it. So I feel like we do that with worry, like in Christian circles. It's like, give it to God. Let go and give it to God. I'm going to give this to God. Give it to the Lord. Give it to... No, I'm keeping it. That's really what's happening.
Yeah.
It's the old play action fake. Like, he could handle it. We would win the state championship if I would actually hand him the ball instead of fake it to him. Then I hold on to it and get sacked.
That's
over
good.
and over.
Yeah.
It's a really good sports analogy, Sherri.
Yes, it
I
is,
may
Brant.
not be good at sports.
Well done,
but
sir.
Thank you. So the other night, something happened, and it was really remarkable, and I wanted to tell you about this. I'm very thankful for it. I was visiting the Cure Hospital in southern Africa, so it's like on the Botswana-Zimbabwe border, and we're out in the wilderness staying at this place. It's on top of a hill, and there's no cities around, which means if it's clear, there's no light interfering with seeing the stars. And I mean to tell you, I walked out at the top of that hill and literally no one was around. I was like, oh my goodness. I said that out loud. I never talk out loud like that.
Right.
I was so taken aback. We couldn't find constellations. We found Orion. But the reason was there were so many bright stars, you're just overwhelmed. Like that you don't see the normal shapes and stuff easily.
Wow.
I'd never seen anything like it in my life. I don't have the greatest vision, but people used to live that way where they were constantly reminded every night of something's bigger than you. And I think it's really healthy. That's what a normal human life is like. You would see that regularly, and it's on display for everybody.
Yeah, that's what Paul was saying in Romans. Like, yes, we all see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's declaring the glory of God. It says in Psalms, for instance, like it's speaking words about how awesome God is. And honestly, it just was amazing. Like, I've never seen it like that before. So you want to talk about the person come out of nowhere?
Yeah, someone sent me a direct message on social media that was just a complete, and it was paragraphs of blasting me.
Oh, great.
The first paragraph was, hey, hope your surgery went well. And all of it. It almost threw me back to when I had first started in radio, like a daily show. And someone had sent me, it was a letter and it said, from a Sherri in the morning or whatever fan. And of course, I'm like 20-something years old. I'm like, of course.
Hey.
And I opened it. It had a little smiley sticker on it too.
Uh-oh.
And I opened it up and it was awful. And it was detailed, like, I hate you because of this. And I also hate it when you said that. And I remember showing it to my boss and him saying, I read it and I was just almost in tears. And he was like, so all of that stuff she listed? I said, yeah. And he said, great, she's listening. And turned around and walked away. So it was sort of that kind of acidic where you first think, oh, this is nice, which I think is worse. I would rather you just come out and be like, you're this, rather than, hope your surgery went well, this. And then it just went down this rabbit hole of me being backslidden and needing to come back to God because, it was, again, a lot of paragraphs. And then they ended it saying, if I'm wrong, love you anyway.
Oh, okay.
So it was like this kind of word of knowledge thing. We've been talking about that, like this insight that they had into my, wretched life. And then at the end of it, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So I just screenshot it and I sent it to, friends and family. Like, is this me or, you know what I mean? What is,
no.
And everyone was like, no. And then I probably shouldn't have sent it to all the people I sent it to because then they all got worked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You probably shouldn't.
No,
but I understand why. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, because what's the alternative? That I carry that by myself? That I just well, I mean, she said I'm praying for you, and so I responded very quickly within minutes of getting it, just so it wouldn't sit with me, and so you know what I mean. It'd be done.
That's really smart.
So I said, hey, thanks for the prayer. Always grateful when someone's thinking of me. God bless you and your family.
There you go.
And then I deleted it. But
you deleted it?
I did. I deleted
the conversation.
Okay. Yes, because I didn't want to ever be able to go back and look at those words because those words weren't for me. And that's what I had to keep telling myself.
that's between her and God. If she thinks God told her that to tell me, I don't know what to do with it other than that you and God will discuss it. And, but it was, I said, I'm just always so surprised how many people, I told my mom, I know Satan has people on payroll, but I'm always surprised by the independent contractors. Ones who just slide in out of nowhere and just, wow, on a random Friday night.
Yeah, let me discourage somebody.
Okay.
Let me snipe somebody. Get up here on this perch and load the high caliber discouragement bullets. I see Sherri walking about 0.8 miles over there. Dial in.
And pull the trigger.
And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey. You know?
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
You know what? This happens to you more than most people that I know. I've known people to just kind of know out of nowhere. It doesn't often happen to me. So,
well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, if you want to be smart, you can respond with, "Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong."
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, you just detailed how I'm wrong.
Yes.
Well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, what does that mean? Did God tell you to tell me this or not?
No, it has everything to do with them. This is what people tell me, and it's true. It has everything to do with them. And the thing is, it does. Even if you bless them, it doesn't immediately disappear.
No.
It sticks in your craw for a little bit, but that does dissipate too.
Yes.
Where it does, like, it's really smart to respond quickly with kindness and then be done. Now, they may not like the fact that you responded with kindness, in which case they may respond again, in which case you could practice the discipline of letting them have the last word.
Right. I was expecting a return back because it was, God bless you and your family.
You may still get it.
But I will say what I learned from this is also to limit, if something like this happens to you, limit who you tell.
Yeah, right.
Because I just kind of sent it out like, do y'all see this? What does this mean? And that gives everyone else the fervor to come back and be like, why? And the person is someone who we know in the periphery. Like, they're not in our, you know what I mean? So that opens it up. And it was just, that was a lot more discussion. I look back on it a few days ago and say, probably shouldn't have did that because that made it go longer than it needed to go.
Lesson learned for next time. Like, don't do that. And also, when I see people do that in general, not you didn't just put it out there on social media.
Right.
Like, look at this ridiculous thing this person said.
Right.
But when I see that from, like, Christian radio people, like, I got attacked like this, after a while, I'm starting to root for the other person. I really am. Just because like, this person might have mental issues, or like, who knows what. Like, what?
Yeah.
And why do you need everybody to rally for you at this point in your life? Like, let's grow. But you didn't do it for everybody. But you're having the same sort of thought. Like, I don't need to gin everybody up.
Yeah.
I talking about somebody's great.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. But
no, because I don't want to. I am a person who needs some sort of outlet. I can't just
no. And you want to also the process of, how do I handle this?
Yes.
And so and here's what this person said.
Right.
How can I handle this in a God glorifying way?
Right.
I think it's and when I say God glorifying, I mean like an apprentice of Jesus way.
That's good. Yes.
Right. So I think that's good to talk about.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is, if they will just drop it, that can fall away in your own mind after a little while.
I think that they dropped it. I think, unless they come back, unless it's going to be an every Friday thing where it's time to hit Sherri again. But if not, I think that it was over, and I was just, grateful that they're. In the past, Brant Hansen, that could have went a very different way with me, and so it let me see a little bit of growth of
what
better. God is doing. Yeah.
I love these little videos they have on social media. They're like science videos, but they'll show you like the relative depth of the ocean or something. And they'll do like a little rolling graph, and it'll show you like, here's 300 feet deep in this bay. And like, whoa, that's pretty deep.
This is a testament to the algorithm. Because that never shows up in anything that I do. I've never
Sherri
seen
won't like this, but Brant will. Give it to him. He likes it. And I do, but it's cool because it's like, whoa, hundreds of feet deep, and then suddenly it dips way down, like, whoa, like 800, 900, 1,200 feet deep. That's amazing. And then you look back at still on the graph as a tiny thing. It was like the first part that you're like, what? And then it's like, wait, 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet,
Wow.
4,000. Now it's getting like bigger than Mount Everest, inverted underneath the water, like the depths deeper and deeper and deeper. And you look at what you were first gasping at, like so deep, it's like, that's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just relative. I was thinking about that with regard to our lives. I know it feels like our lives go on and on and on and on and on. It certainly does when you're younger.
Yeah.
Like, wow, it's just a long, long life, isn't it? But it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. It is a flash. It goes by so quickly. And relative to thousands and thousands and thousands and millions of other years, it's going to be like, wow, that was so worth it. Even the stuff I went through was temporary and a flash compared to the glory that I'm now able to experience. This is the promise.
Yeah.
I mean, God is promising us that. Oh, look at this. We have breaking animal news. I'm excited about this story. The Czech Republic spent 7 years planning to build a dam. They needed a dam up this river.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's an emotional story. We didn't know.
Hey,
Perhaps you should have
hang on a
gathered
second,
yourself
hang on a
before
second.
bringing it to us, Brant. I mean,
no, this happened to Walter Cronkite.
no, it did
It
not.
did in 1963.
You're equating
You know he had to
this-
take his glasses
yes,
off.
I know, but you're equating this to what that event was.
I'm saying it happened
JFK.
before.
Yes, I know.
All right.
Okay, fine.
So anyway, they planned this thing for 7 years. And just a little bit ago, a family of beavers showed up. Knocked that thing out in 2 days. And now they don't need to build a dam, Sherri. They say it saved them 1.2 million
Oh my goodness.
whatevers that they use there.
Because you don't know what the currency is for the Czech Republic. You didn't care enough. You were so emotionally
The point
tied
is,
up that you couldn't even find out what the currency
they
was.
couldn't
for the
get it
Czech
done, and
Republic.
a family of beavers knocks it out in
All
2
right,
days.
got it.
That's awesome.
The Brant and Sherri Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.